You're muted.
Every time. Every time. I'm like going back and forth and clicking all these buttons. I'm like, yeah, right at the last second, I got everything ready to go, and I fucked it up. Anyways, yes, hello. There's an echo going on in the background, and I'm like, I had to go over there to rectify it. So I'm not just like crazy. Well, I am,
Rectify it.
but you know. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the WardCast. Every Saturday, we're here live looking at birds for your viewing or listening pleasure to talk about what matters most: video game news, machinima, survival horror, and just games in general. I'm your host,
Oops.
Sean Clark. What? Psst. Did you
Birds.
did you psst? Is there birds?
You said we were looking at birds.
I'm your host, Sean Clark, alongside Jazz Rich,
Birds? No, my name's Todd.
Todd Rich, Alec Funnel,
What's going on?
I genuinely want to know.
What's
Shay-
going on?
Shayla Hill,
Tweedledee.
and the
Shut up, Shay.
birds. The
It's
birds
the
are
word.
here.
Hello.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us this week, everybody. This is going to be a wild episode, I guess. It's fucking off the rails from before we even started. But yeah, it's that time of year where news goes crazy in the game industry, and this week we're talking about pretty much none of that. As you may know, I've been a little preoccupied with some machinima creation, which has made covering the news a little bit more complicated than usual, especially when there's all this news going on. So again, Alex stepped in to help out with the news. Thank you, Alec. Such a good boy.
Nerd.
However, there is one story I couldn't pass up on. If you're a regular to the show, you know exactly what that is. If you saw the thumbnail, you also know exactly what that is. But yeah,
Shayla.
so it's about Shayla.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
that said, next week I'm gonna try and set aside some extra time so we can kind of get caught up on the news because there is a lot going on right now, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about. There's some really good announcements and some questionable announcements and lots of things to discuss. So yeah, I'll try to get us caught up next week, more or less. I mean, obviously we're not going to cover everything, but I'll try to pick out the good ones, the worthwhile, the cream of the crop, or the shittiest of the shit. Whatever's the most interesting to talk about. I'll try to do that.
Cream of the shit.
The cream of the shit of the crop.
Ow.
But yeah, so we'll see how that goes next week. This week, we're talking about the Fable reboot being delayed again, the return of Donkey Kong 64, Pragmata possibly getting a sequel, Donkey Kong, and
Donkey
of
Kong
course,
Pragmata.
the Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. Jazz has a game spotlight. Huh? Spotlight pun. We have a
I
compilation of
don't get it.
animated. We have a compilation of animated game parodies for the showcase. Then it's game time with the guessing game I Spy, and Jazz is bringing back an oldie with Blend That Shit, followed by Nobody Asked Us. But before we get into all that, as usual, what's
I don't
been
know who
going on
Jazz
this
is.
week? How's your week, Jazz?
What's going on? I'm Todd.
I mean, Todd. How's your week, Todd?
Well, I died 5 times yesterday on a ship. But I'm okay now.
Also, thank you, Jazz.
I finally got Shayla. Not her main account, but that's fine.
There she is.
I did. Yeah, I did 2 of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, my week was not good. I went into a
great.
random funk. So I didn't work Monday, Tuesday, because as of Sunday, my mood just went completely downhill, and I just shut off to a lot of things, including wanting to do anything. So I basically have not left the house, well, condo, since last Wednesday, not of this week, but the one before that. And yeah, but today I did work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from home. My boss is awesome, so communication, accommodation, stuff like that. I today actually yesterday went on a mad sugar high with like cheesecake, coffee, Celsius, more Celsius, and general like hyperness, which I hadn't done in a long time. So I'm just gonna call it some sort of manic episode. But like the flip side of it. And then this morning, for some reason, I gathered the energy that I had not had in like a month, and and finally did like some laundry, and I took out the garbage. I had a not healthy breakfast of coffee, ice cream, and like basically more sugar. So I'm having some pains right now in my stomach, and part of my chest pains are back.
I wonder why. That's weird.
Oh no.
Pushing 40, it's about time for a stroke.
No.
No.
Hey, if I'm gonna have a stroke, it'll be self-inflicted, motherfucker. But I did
You're gonna
play.
self-stroke?
Please don't say those words when Alec is around. It gives him weird ideas.
It gives him power.
Gives him ideas.
It gives him ideas, and then he
Ideas.
spreads words. It fuels the fire. I played a lot of new games actually this week. So I tried. I had to have my PlayStation open so I can remember. I tried Tormented Souls because Tormented Souls 2 looked really good, and I had never played the first one. So I tried the first one, and it was pretty fun. But I didn't save more than once, and then I died. At a stupid part. I wanted to say point and part, and then I went all Canadian and said port. And then I eventually tried it again. And then I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing now. I'm gonna go out and fight this guy. And I turned off my lighter. Then I died in the darkness. And I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna play it later, and I'm gonna save more often. And then I played another new game called Fear the Spotlight, which I'll talk to you guys about later. And yesterday, actually no, that's not true. I tried another game, but not much of it, called Eric's Home. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Didn't play a whole lot of it, but just kind of like tested the waters a little bit. It's top down. Is it called a top? Is it? I think it's called top down.
I only vaguely remember it, but I think it's like a isometric where it's kind of at an angle, kind of like Liminal Point a little bit.
Yes
But
and
the camera's
no.
further away.
It's more top down because you don't have like if your camera is turned like into the wall, like the wall blocks you. So you literally have to be like above the character, and you can only zoom out or in like so far. But it's a stealth like game. You literally have to like sneak around people. If you're walking across like a metal floor, you have to go really slow or make noise, like you distract them somewhere else to go. And so far all I know is that the cops are after your brother, and they're after you because they want to arrest you to get information about your brother. And I have no idea why. So, yeah.
So, is that game any like a little horror-ish or not? I can't remember.
So far, no.
No. Okay.
But I don't know what's gonna happen later. It might.
I can't remember. I only remember like bits and pieces of it from a while back.
Yeah, the trailer was just a cutscene of like she's sitting on the bed, and her brother talks to her, and then he leaves, and then the cops come in, and they're like, she's like, oh, I'm just gonna go grab my bag, and then she like snuck out through the vent, and they're like, Jay's gone, get her, and then you're on the roof, and you're like, beep 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 beep. But it's not bad. I'm gonna keep playing it later. And then yeah, I played Titanic Survivor Simulator, which was more fun than it probably should have been yesterday because I was hyper as fuck. And I saved the recordings because I was streaming just for fun, and then Diz showed up and made it more fun because she was in my chat, and then Shayla went on PSN chat so that Diz could hear her, and then we were all just being so fucking dumb. That's where Todd comes from, by the way. I randomly named my character Todd because Diz accidentally said Todd instead of God in the chat.
And then I came in late, and I'm like, your name is Todd?
She's like, who the fuck is Todd? I'm like, I'm Todd. And yeah, so I'm Todd. Hashtag T for tits. call back to the first episode. It's a long week, but it's actually a week just filled with games. It's pretty awesome. Every time I tried to read a book, I didn't, and I played more at Baldur's Gate too. Like, let's
Every
not
time
forget
I
that.
tried to read a book, I didn't. Like, that's not really a reason. It's just
No,
I
but
just
like
didn't.
usually I'm just like I read my book and I'm at like book 5, but like I'm still at book probably 3 or 4 because I've been doing more of other stuff. Still working on a secret project that some of you are aware of, but not like public is aware of. You're aware of, but not as much as Shayla because Shayla's in on it.
oh, I think I know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, but Shayla's in on the jokes because it's a long going, similar to the Dino Stupid Crisis that he has revived and finally completed. It's a project that had been brought up when I was like 20 or 21, and I am now wanting to bring back.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
things have been in
Alec
motion.
is inspiring the masses.
No, this
Ah,
has been before he started. Like, I found the old script from back in the day,
Yay.
which was just a story that I was playing with, and then yeah, this was before like he even restarted. But it's a similar project type. I mean, like hey, an old project that I gave up on. Let's bring it back. Yeah, I bought a whole bunch of dice and a hat,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, I think that's my week. I'm probably gonna remember something randomly later. Um, yeah. Uh, uh, I keep feeling like there's something that I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to. Oh right, update on the whale.
Whoa.
They need water. It completely dehydrated and died.
No.
Aww.
So I'm not a good whale mom.
Look at him. Aww.
Sorry, guys.
He's dead as fuck.
Yeah.
a whale way to go out.
My mom was like, why is there a whale in your room? I'm like, I don't know, but it won't be alive next week. And she's like, what the fuck? I'm like, we'll take it to the cottage and revive it in the lake. So
Rip.
yeah, it's okay because it had a baby and now there's a baby again. So we're fine. There's also another baby whale that I have to take care of now. The cycle repeats itself. Speaking of repeating itself, Shayla,
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that one. How was your week?
Actually, pretty good. I got on Thursday. I went to the debut of the Amazing Digital Circus finale, and
Tell them what I thought you were doing.
oh, it was funny because I've been telling everybody that it's coming out, and then I got tickets. So when it was time to go, I was like, "Yeah, Jazz, today I'm going to the circus," and I was gonna say of digital, but then I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna make that joke." And then she literally thought I was going to like an actual circus.
She said she was gonna go buy popcorn. I was like, oh, okay. Like people feed elephants popcorn and shit, so that makes sense. She's going to a circus.
No, the digital. Yeah, and then I started talking about like episode 9, and she's like, "Wait, what?"
Episode 9 of what?
Yeah. So that was super exciting. There was some cool cosplayers, and I liked it, even though it was not entirely what I was expecting. Um, but
So
I
bad.
also I need time to
Not what she
process
was
it.
expecting.
It wasn't my favorite of episode, I guess I should say.
You know, it's okay to say you don't like something. It's gonna be okay.
But what if they hear?
Yeah, they
what-
will hear. They'll attack me.
Circus has ears everywhere.
Well, and I don't want to say anything else because obviously it doesn't come out to the 19th, so there's a lot of people who won't be able to see it till then. So, um, I'll just leave it at. I'll probably talk about it more once it actually gets released on YouTube. But I was really hyped to go to that, and I'm glad that I did because I don't think I could have waited 2 weeks. I would have been jumping off the walls. And then I got a bunch of really cool dice. That was really fun. Jazz got like those mystery dice packs, and we got on webcam and like opened them together and was like showing everything off. It was really fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. And It's already been replaying a lot of Space Channel 5 this week because I want to stream it. So I wanted to get like used to the controls again. It's mainly um sometimes during the harder sequences, my brain wants to default back to like uh left right, like basically in on the PC version, you have to chew hay with your left hand and up down left right with your right hand, where on the controller it's the opposite. So sometimes when the sequences are really hard, I like do start controlling the wrong way. Um, so I'm not quite ready to stream it yet, but I still love that game. It still holds up. It's so fun. And watched all the Summer Games Con stuff, and then there was even like another one I hadn't heard of that covered a lot of like more obscure titles or just random like see some even like mobile titles. So just been like soaking up all the new releases. Obviously, there's some stuff I'm super excited about, but we'll talk about that later. um, and I have been working with on a kind of like a super secret project, but I did find a 3D modeler for animation. So I've been having to do um like character model turnarounds and stuff so that the 3D models can be made, which is like really exciting. Um Other than that, I don't think there was anything else. I got a cool cat game from Jazz, but I didn't get a chance to play it before we started. So,
Cat game.
cat game. Also, I know you guys don't care, but the Monster Hunter announcement got me pretty hyped too. So, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Anyway, how was your week, Alec?
I'll try and get through this quickly. Yeah. So, what did I do? I watched my partner play Persona 3. It's like the first time I'm watching Persona 3, and it's the reload version of it. I suppose I should say that. Um, it's all right. Ugh. Seems to be a lot of filler. But what game doesn't have filler in it? So I haven't said no to it. It seems to be more engaging than fucking Kingdom Hearts and less complicated than Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Fuck, what else? I did some voice lines for a certain someone that's above me right now. So yeah, it was fun. Although there was one or two particular lines that was what I was finding difficult for some reason. So I guess you guys might hear it one day in the outtakes. But yeah, what else? I played new to me. Like, what is that game called? Project Zomboid.
Oh.
It's I was trying to play it with a controller, and you can do it, but it's a bit complicated. And so I've been watching YouTube videos on the thing, and yeah, it looks entertaining, but hard as hell. So yeah, I think Diz says she's got it. I think Kitten says she's got it. So if you guys want to get it at some point, if it's on sale, then we should all have a little go and play it together at some point. Fuck Daisy. What else? I played a bit more Metal Gear Solid VR missions. I've been on 87% done with that. And I didn't actually play Delta. I was just like, I bought it, but I'm just not in a rush for the Metal Gear Triangle, despite I have it now. It's just kind of there. And I think that's everything. Oh no, I watched something on Netflix called Happiness. It's Korean. There's no English dub on it, but you got the English subtitles going on, and I have to say it's pretty good. It's only a one series thing, as far as I'm aware of, since it was 2022 or something like that. And it's like, yes, it has zombies, but after a while, the zombies go back to normal, back to the normal selves.
Oh, yeah, I saw that a while ago. I forgot about that. That was pretty good. It was weird.
Yeah, yeah, but I would say at least it focused a little bit more on the other characters more than other TV shows I've seen, where the other characters are just kind of like cannon fodder, but they've actually given them a bit more story and depth to them. So if you haven't watched it, give it a go. Oh fuck, Sean, how was your week?
Good. uh,
Wow.
I
Ow.
I
Oh,
played
wow.
the repo. I played some RE5 because of course I did, and I played the demo for the new Onimusha game, which I found it was kind of underwhelming, honestly. Like, I don't know. I'm a really big fan of Onimusha, and I have been since like day one, since the original came out on the PS2. Like, I remember like being excited that this game was coming out, and like from the moment they announced it, like I was like the biggest fan of Onimusha, and I just like over time watched it kind of slowly decay and then vanish into the darkness, which was very sad for me. So I was really excited to see that it was coming back. You know, they did the two remastered games and they announced this game, and I'm like, yeah, fucking Onimusha's back, and it just it hasn't been a good experience because like the first one was great. They did that one well. It came out with like a collector's edition. It had a physical. Everything was great. It ran well. You know, everything was good. And then two came out, didn't get a physical, and now this new one's coming out, and it's like it's not bad. It's just like I don't think it's going to be good enough to serve its purpose, which was reviving the series. Like it's okay. Like the combat's okay. The the graphics aren't very good. Like the cinematics look really pretty, but like the in-game graphics are kind of disappointing and underwhelming, which is sad because it's like in the RE engine, so that should have been like a highlight. And typically Capcom's good at doing like really visually impressive games and stuff like that. Even like the original Onimusha was one of those flagship releases of like, oh, this game looks amazing kind of a thing. So it's kind of always been
Yeah.
associated with that IP. So it's just kind of disheartening to see that that's not here again. You know, when they've got the technology with the RE engine, it should look really good, and for whatever reason, it just doesn't. Um, and the combat's weird. It just, I don't know. It doesn't really feel like Onimusha. It feels more generic. There's so many games that play almost exactly like this game does. Like it feels like they were trying to go more soulsy with it. You know, there's a lot of focus on, you know, split second parries and and dodging and things like that, and um, you know, you can get punished relatively quickly where you get killed fast. It's just a lot of things that just remind me of like Souls like games, and I don't want that. I want an Onimusha game, you know. So it's kind of disappointing in that regard. And the controls just overall are kind of floaty and a little janky and stuff. And again, it's not. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just fine. And with so many games these days and games being so expensive, like fine doesn't really cut it anymore. And especially when you're talking about an IP that, you know, you really like, fine is a loss. You know, okay is not good enough. It should be great. It should be exciting. So it just I don't know, just kind of disappointing. And it goes back to that conversation of like, you know, the cost of games and stuff like that. You know, it's a $70 game. So like if a game is asking $70 to like in the current day, it needs to fucking blow you away. That's a lot of money. You know, if you're spending 70, 80, 90 bucks on a game, it should wow you, you know, in every regard, visually, gameplay wise, it should be polished. Um, and it feels like a budget game. You know, even like in game, like when you're talking to other characters, it has that like old, you know how like PS2 games and maybe kind of like the PS3 kind of era when characters were talking and just be kind of like blah, 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 blah. You know, it wasn't lip synced. It was just like,
Bah,
oh,
bah,
here's
bah,
a
bah.
generic animation while I talk. And like
Lip flapping.
that is not acceptable today for a modern game that's $70. Like you need like little details like that should be fucking polished. You know, it's basically the standard, especially when you're talking high end AAA $70 games. Like it's just fucking, it's kind of insulting. You know, it's like, you know, if you want that money, you should earn that money. But yeah, I don't know. If it was $50, I'd be a little bit more lenient on it. You know, like maybe I could accept it as a budget title for what it is and move on. But it's not. It's a high end AAA game, and it just doesn't feel like that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna pass on it day one. I'll probably get it down the road when it drops in price. It just, you know, I was hoping this would be more exciting rather than just like, oh, I'll pick it up when it drops to like $20 down the road. You know, like that's not what I wanted this to be. But you know, it is what it is. Honestly, I'm surprised they did the demo considering the state of it. You'd think they'd want it to kind of fly under the radar and capitalize on the existing fan base that is just going to buy it off of the hype. But giving them the opportunity to play it and see all of its flaws like that, I think was a big mistake. I mean, it's good that they're being transparent about it. They shouldn't, you know, try to manipulate the audience. That's not good. But as a business, I'm kind of shocked that they did that. But yeah. And yeah, just more Duel. Working on Duel will be my week every week until it's done, which will hopefully be sooner rather than later. And that's about it. I got some show and tell stuff since we're going to be talking about Code Veronica. I grabbed some thematic things from my Residential Evil collection. I got this. I've had this for a really long time. I got this display from like a Game Force or something, like a local video game shop, when the original came out on the Dreamcast. So I've had this thing for a fucking really long time, and I've managed to keep it all pretty and nice, and it's kind of like one of my treasured Resident Evil collectibles because I've had it for so long, and you know, I can just associate like the whole Code Veronica experience with, you know, going to that store and picking it up and getting to take this home, and just like that whole experience. It just kind of ties into that. So it's kind of a special collectible. And I got Code Veronica on the Dreamcast, the PAL version. Lee sent this over to me. It's got the thick, juicy case for whatever reason. I don't know why all the PAL games are like this. They got to make them thick.
What's wrong with thick?
Nothing. I didn't say it was bad. It's just weird. Like, what's the extra space for? There's nothing in there. It's weird.
Right.
Like, this is all you need. This is the US version. And this is my original copy as well that I picked up alongside with that box. So, yeah, it's pristine. It's almost like brand new condition. I took really good care of it. And it's funny, it's so shiny. It looks like I have it in one of those protector things, but I don't. This is just the case. I really should. In fact, I'm gonna do that soon. Thank you.
Yeah, because it's in nice condition.
Yeah, and just like people don't think about it, but just like the act of like putting it back into your like onto your shelf next to the other game, sliding it in,
dulls it.
Yeah, it destroys it over time. Which is why when I buy games, I always keep them in the plastic. Like I'll try to open it and like leave the plastic around it intact so I can slide it back into the plastic. And that's the reason why I do it. Like it kind of seems like it's a crazy person thing. It's like, why do you keep it in the plastic? But literally it actually protects it from getting all like worn and dull over time. I got the Code Veronica X on the GameCube, also my original copy. This one is in one of the protector case thingies. And I have a sealed copy of Biohazard Code Veronica on the GameCube. Brand new. And I have a sealed copy of the PAL version on the GameCube as well. Lee sent me this too. This one is like one of the Grail collections or items in my collection because it's like not only is it rare, but the fact that it's sealed is like very unusual. You don't come across that very often. But yeah, that's not even my entire like Code Veronica collection, but it's just some of the highlights. And of course I have this.
I have this.
Fish. Lee sent me that as well, and it's beautiful.
Fucking Christmas fish.
It's so good.
It's so dumb.
He should have a bird. You know?
But it's just like oh, that's what he's been doing the whole time instead of going to the island.
Yeah, like Claire's looking for him and he's just out fishing. Meanwhile, she's getting kidnapped.
He's like, yeah, I'll be right there.
After I get this bass.
Small one.
Small one.
Small one.
But yeah. Code
Was
Veronica,
the duck
everybody.
always there? The Claire duck behind you?
Oh no, I put that there for recent events.
Veronica.
And I got my umbrella hoodie and
topical
my
events.
umbrella hat in celebration of Code Veronica coming back.
In celebration of Umbrella.
Umbrella.
Oh, hell.
Oh hell. Umbrella. I need that Japanese Code Veronica that comes with like the red sleeve. Oh,
I
it's
have
so
that
nice.
one.
You suck. It's like one of the few like important collectibles that I don't have. Like it's one of the more popular ones. I don't think it's really rare. It's just
not.
like one of those like really cool ones that like everybody that collects for Resident Evil should have, and I don't have it. And I'm just like, ah.
Oh, no.
I still haven't sent you the vest, have I?
No.
Thought I had. Cause I'm worried because it's starting to fall apart.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I'm never gonna wear it.
Oh, no.
And, all right. Well, that was my week. That is my stuff, and it's time for some news.
The good news.
It's time for some news.
Pragmata Developers was asked for a sequel. Pragmata director Yonghee Chu and producer Naoto Oyama were asked in an interview about the possibility of a Pragmata sequel. Producer Oyama said that he didn't know what the future holds and that he is focused on getting as many new players to play the game. Director Chu said that it's not ultimately up to him, but he would love to see a sequel. These statements were personal opinion pieces from the team and should not be taken as an indication that Pragmata 2 is definitely going to happen. Pragmata was released on April 17, 2026 and has sold 2 million copies. That's not bad for a brand new IP. What do you think? Would you like to see Pragmata 2? Or should it just be a solo one game only?
I mean, I can't really give my opinion because I haven't played it. I mean, obviously, if it's good, I'd like it to get a sequel. And from the little bit that I played, it does seem like it has that potential to be a franchise, maybe.
Still no idea what the fuck that game is about.
I mean, technically,
Now
now
fish.
yeah, and birds.
Yeah.
Fuck is about birds.
Yeah, technically, I don't really know what it's about either. I just know a little android girl, puzzle, combat. That's about my knowledge. But it seems cool. I hope it's good, and if it's good, I would like it to get a sequel. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I think
Selling-
yay, just for original properties, something that plays different, it has cool art design, and everything I've seen for it looks like it's really fun, so I can't wait to play it.
Yeah, that alone is actually a really good point. Just the fact that like there's a new IP that is original and trying something different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I mean, that should be encouraged either way, even if it's bad. I feel like people should support that idea, you know? Like again, we were talking about Onimusha being ruined because it didn't do that. It didn't even stick to what it used to be. It just copied modern bullshit and lost its identity in the process. So it's like to see a company do something completely unique, gameplay wise, story wise, is risky, and when it pays off, yeah, that should totally be celebrated.
Mm-hmm.
And why didn't they do that with Resident Evil 7? You know, have its own fucking IP. I'm not letting that go.
You know,
Resident
it's
Ethan.
Resident Ethan. Yeah, you know, it's funny in another timeline, if Capcom had just made it a new IP, like the whole Ethan arc or whatever, it'd be fine. If they did 7 and
You
Village and it
guys,
was just like some new survival horror IP, it'd be great.
right?
But the fact that they had to fucking slap that Resident Evil on there just ruined the entire thing.
Slap it.
Cowards.
It's crazy. Fucking cowards.
Like a slap
Yeah.
in the face.
Slap in the face, pissing me off.
Pearson.
Slap in the
Chicken Kicker, I mean Fable, delayed again. In the 2020 Xbox Game Showcase, Microsoft announced that Fable reboot was coming. The Fable reboot had a target release window of mid 2025. However, the developers, Playground Games, had a little bit of a problem. Yeah, they're used to making racing games rather than RPGs. And so that was delayed for that reason, according to Xbox. So it was delayed to autumn 2026. However, with a post on X, Fable has been delayed till February 2027. Why? Well, Xbox, quote, wanted Fable to have its dedicated moment it deserves. And, yeah, GTA 6 in November. I just think it's a little stupid to say we're postponed Fable because of GTA 6 when GTA 6 has had so many delays it has its own section of memes. What about you guys? Are you happy about the delayed Fable reboot? Or do you think they should have just stuck with it? Man, I
I'm.
want to play Fable so much more than fucking GTA.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's been on the back burner for like news stories that I've been wanting to talk about for a while because I mean, at this point, it's probably been like 3 or 4 months or maybe even longer than that. But they updated some of the gameplay videos and they showed a little bit more about like the game and the game world and how the NPCs work and a bunch of other stuff. And it actually kind of like initially I was kind of like, this is gonna be terrible. They're gonna ruin it. But when they put out that additional information, it kind of turned me around on it. Like the stuff that they were showing had a lot of promise, and it actually kind of got me a little bit excited for it. So since then, I've heard some other things that have kind of watered down that excitement a little bit, but you know, it still looks like it has potential. But it does kind of bring up a kind of an interesting um, idea. But like, what do you guys think in terms of like taking a developer that is known for a particular genre and then having them kind of do something completely different, especially with like a notable, like a named IP? Like, do you think that's a healthy thing to do, or is it like probably not worth the risk to do something like that?
I think it depends on the circumstances. Like, if the creators, that's something they're really passionate about, then yes. But then again, at the same time, like, I think a past example would be um Kamiya directing 2 but hating Resident Evil 2 but hating horror games. Sometimes it kind of works out. So, I don't know. I guess it
I
just
feel like that's kind of a unique situation because it's horror. Because like generally speaking,
hmm,
like if you get somebody that like doesn't know or understand a genre and you put them into that, it's probably not going to go well. But like when
yeah.
you're talking about like somebody who's talented and they're just like easily scared and they're out of their element, then like that can work because he's creating things that are scaring himself. So it
Mm,
kind of feeds into that like uncomfortability that he has with that
yeah.
genre. But I think
Yeah.
anything beyond horror, I feel like that's really risky. It's like
Gotcha.
if you came to me and you're like, "Hey, you're going to make a football game," and I fucking don't like football, I don't think that's going to go well. Like I'm not going to know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not going to be invested in it.
No.
I don't know. I think that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah,
And that's just kind of
probably.
what I think about when I look at like Fable. It's like you have this kind of like prolific developer
Fable.
that's been making racing games really well for, I don't even know, 15 plus years probably at this point. And you take them out of that to make like a fucking RPG. It just seems like a weird, risky decision to do. Like, what, like, you couldn't find somebody that was like a veteran in the genre to handle like a pretty well-known, cherished IP. I just think that it's a weird decision, and I don't
Hmm.
know how that's going to work out in the end.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still excited for it, but when I was reading up and to do research on the news, I was actually taken aback that the play group only have done for the Horizon games, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with the Forza Horizon games. I like the Forza Horizon games, but you know, had they been known to do other projects outside of racing games, I might have felt a bit more confident about it. But since they haven't, not good. But hey ho. But at the same time, if they manage to pull it off and they make a decent attempt at it, and the game's good, then I would say okay, they're a bit more versatile than just racing games. But until I see it, ugh,
I get
but
what confuses me, I guess, about the whole situation is I just feel like there needs to be more of an in between. Like, I could understand them kind of cutting their teeth on racing games, on Forza or whatever, and then at some point, yeah, you give them something different to do. You put them on a new IP, or you put them on something that's maybe middle of the road in popularity, and you give them a chance to kind of prove themselves, and then depending on how that goes, maybe even a couple of those are given to that team, and they learn it and they grow within that genre, and then you give them the big thing. You give them the IP, the Fable or a Witcher, something like that, where they've proven that they can handle it. It's just like, I don't know, the culture's so weird now where it's just like we're giving these like really massive IPs to brand new people. This is happening in the movie industry as well, and it's just like that just seems like like a really big risk to take for really no reason at all. It just doesn't make any sense to do that when there's better ways to handle it. And just need to plan for it. Like, give these teams a chance to learn and grow and prove themselves, and then let them earn it. And I feel like that's going to make everything better in general.
I will say, there is one other thing I thought of. I don't want to drag on too long, but it could just be that maybe that person is hired because there's, well,
I clicked the wrong thing and I was
uh,
muted. A double whammy. Ignore
uh,
that.
because they're successful at running a team. Like, maybe everybody else involved is like isn't has done more Fable projects, but they need, like, because you see a lot of times where like people will be really good at making video games, but they kind of fall apart on like wasting company resources or spending too much money. So like having someone who's had multiple successful projects that have worked well may have been why that person got picked. And perhaps like the rest of the team is actually like competent at the genre they're in. They just needed somebody who's going to ensure that they're like not wasting everyone's time or and working efficiently.
Yeah, I could see that. I just I just would be more
I
comfortable
could see how it
personally,
works though.
especially if you're talking about like if this was Resident Evil, or something, or The
Yep.
Witcher, like something that for me, I want to make sure that it's in good hands and does well. So like
Yeah.
when you're talking about something I'm invested in, or if you're coming at it from the perspective of the actual development team or the publisher, I feel like it should be handled with that extra care and attention of like doing it right and taking the extra steps to just make sure that you're going in the right direction. This is the team that can see the vision through, because we have proof they did X, Y, and Z. We laid the foundation for them to prove to us that they can make it happen, and they did it. So let's go forward. I just feel like there's no reason to not do that. Otherwise, you're just kind of cutting corners and taking risks that you don't really need to that you don't really need to do. And again, if it pays off, that's great. And maybe there's a little bit more going on behind the scenes, and that's fine. But it just these properties matter to people, whether it's the creative team, that made the IP initially, or people that have been with the company a long time working on that IP, or whether it's the players. There's a lot of people that are invested in these that deserve dotting the I's and crossing the T's and just kind of doing the little extra things to make sure that it's handled properly. I think this is like not doing that has killed a lot of IPs in the past, and it's just not really necessary.
So
It's about
who
planning.
wants to
planning.
who wants to bet that GTA 6 gets postponed, delayed till, I don't know, February of next year? What's Microsoft's excuse going to be for that then?
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I guess it could. The thing is, they have full control over it. They could delay it 90 times and people are still going to buy it. So it's completely at their discretion whether they want to do that or not. There's never going to be like a rush or pressure for them to put it out. Like they know it's going to make a shit ton of money. Everyone's going to buy it. There's no real pressure there, I don't think. Which is crazy because there should be a lot of pressure considering the money invested in it. If it flops, it's going to be a big fucking problem, but it almost feels like it can't at this point. There's just, I mean, ask like 30 people, you might get one that will say they're not going to buy it. Like we're out of that club, but we're unusual in that regard. Most gamers are going to play it. Whether it's they're going to play it with a friend, they like it, they're casual gamers, most people are going to buy it. I think it's gross.
I think a lot of people are going to they're going to buy it, but they'll kind of wait until all the mods come out for it, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, now I'm onto this shit, because like a lot of people just play GTA just for the modding capabilities that it has, so...
Yeah, there's the whole modding community. There's the whole online side of things. You have all these role players and shit. I mean, there's a whole economy around GTA Online. So it's like, I don't know. It just kind of, I don't like the foundation's already been laid, and all they have to do is just set it on top and hit the gas, and they're good to go. Like the audience is already there waiting. Unless they do something to really fuck it up hard somehow, it's almost impossible for it to fail, I think. And I think it's gross. I used to be a big GTA fan, but that was a long time ago. Yeah.
But I feel like I dropped off after fucking San Andreas. I played a bit of 4, I just didn't like it. Played a bit of 5, and I just didn't care.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty much the same for me. Like I appreciated 4 for like being innovative, because it did a lot of like, especially at that time, it did a lot of interesting like open world sandboxy things that I thought were really cool, and they were kind of like groundbreaking. So I appreciated it for that, but in terms of like just being a video game, I didn't really like the characters. I didn't really like the story. The gameplay was kind of more the same outside of those, niche sandboxy elements. So I feel like that was kind of where it started to dwindle for me. And then when 5 came out, I bought it, but I was already done. Like I started it, and at that point I realized that I'm just kind of done with GTA, and the excitement was gone from there. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else before we move on?
Nope.
Okie doke. Are you alive, Shayla?
Yep.
All right.
Donkey Kong 64 finally arrived. Yes, Nintendo put out a tweet on X dated the 28th of May saying Donkey Kong 64 will be added to the Nintendo Classics on June 4th. Donkey Kong 64 was first released on the Nintendo 64 on November 1999 by famed developers Rare. With the addition to the N64 classics, the total of N64 games is now at 43. Yeah. Are you ready for the DK rap? Are you excited? Prepare to dust off the old Switch to play this retro game. Or were you hoping for something better?
He's the first member of the DK crew.
DK.
Donkey Kong. It's Donkey.
DK.
Gee, I wonder
Donkey
if Jazz
Kong
is
is
gonna
here.
get it. I mean, Todd.
Honestly, I was already wearing this shirt without even knowing that.
That's funny.
I just put it on because I was like, ooh, video games.
Funny that we started the segment with my monkey laugh. He was like, oh, by the way, Donkey Kong.
I thought he was a donkey.
Well, I did a little bit of research after, because Donkey Kong 64 emulation version came out for the Wii U version of it, and apparently when you're just watching, the thing where it says press start and the Donkey Kong can quite cling onto vines, in the emulation for the Wii U, Donkey Kong couldn't click on the vines and he just fell through. So yeah, that was a bad emulation. But apparently the current emulation for this port for the Switch is a lot better than the Wii U version. So if you like that kind of stuff, great, go for it. I've just never really been bothered by Donkey Kong.
It's because you don't bother nobody.
Was I can't remember. Was this the one like a lot of people hated? Is this the first 3D one?
Yeah.
Like I've never played it. I know that there is a Donkey Kong, one of the 3D ones. I think it was the first one that they put out. Like most people did not like it, just because like I don't know. I guess the 3D just felt weird or something. Like I've never played it, so I don't really know. But it was probably like, on the heels of Mario, and that was kind of a hard act to follow. So I don't know, maybe people were just expecting another like really groundbreaking 3D experience with Donkey Kong and they didn't get it. I don't really know. I was just curious.
I played Donkey Konga.
I've always wanted to play Donkey Konga, but I haven't.
I had the bongos. I can remember me, Lee, Mum, Dad were obviously driving from the store wherever we got it from, and I was listening to the back going, yeah, the bongos. I think I had more fun playing with the bongos rather than playing the actual game. So,
Well, okay, so Jed, you've played it, right? 64?
Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you think? Like as a Donkey Kong fan, like just in general, was it like a better,
I liked it.
because it was the transition from 2D to 3D, right? So like when you played it, like where did you land? Did you think like this is like, oh, this is the evolution of the series and this is like your favorite one at the time? Or were you just kind of like, I kind of like the 2D more than this?
So, I grew up on like the Super Nintendo because that's what we had. So when we got the 64 and we were like just starting to like discover those kinds of games, like I feel like I was behind on a lot of stuff because we didn't get it like when it first came out. And so like when I finally got to like try Donkey Kong 64, it was like, oh my god, I can go around the trees now. And like but by that time I had already played like the shit out of Ocarina of Time. So like game like that was just like, ooh, it's like that, but it's Donkey Kong. And like I was, you know how I am now with games? So I was like that, but like a kid. So it was worse, right? So I was like, yeah, Donkey Kong, you can go anywhere. And they're like, okay, Zelda, yeah, I can go. Like, so I was just all over the place. So I didn't play this like a lot of it, but I did play it. And as soon as something hard came along, I just moved on to another game. Like, I didn't have like the video game knowledge of how to do stuff. Like as a kid, I would not have been able to play Tomb Raider because like the way to get around the puzzles, I would have been like, "Hey, Mom!" and like thrown everything and gotten pissed off. So
I could barely do those puzzles today. Like if I had played that game for the first time, like at my current age, like that'd be a struggle. Like those puzzles don't fuck around.
96, I would have been 8. There's no way 8-year-old Jazz would have been able to fucking do that waterfall level where you have to jump like those jumps. You have to basically like turn, and then like jump forward and not move any other way. The patience would not have been there. Plus, I would not have understood a word that they were saying because all English. So yeah, no, like games back then were completely different. So that's why I've been like just anticipating the shit. It's so stupid because I have a 64. I have 2 64s because Alex sent me one, and then my other one apparently started working, and ow. And like, it's the only game that I was able to buy in the box with the manual complete. And yet I've been whining for it to come on the Switch so I could play it without having this one like and
There
put
you
it in
go.
the console and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I bet it was probably a case of like just reviewers bombing it, like the older audience just kind of being overly critical, because in the shadow of like Mario, I feel like it was probably being judged, and Zelda and whatnot. Those are high bars. So I don't know. Maybe it was
But
just kind of doomed to fail critically.
it also scared me as a
It
kid.
scared you?
Uh,
What?
Listen.
I mean,
It
I
was
get
very
that.
hard to do.
There were games that scared me that people don't think are scary.
I don't know how
I
to
was
get
scared
the
of Metroid as a
fucking
kid.
game out of here. Metroid is scary.
Yeah,
I
Metroid's
know,
pretty
right?
creepy.
It's
Yeah.
got fucking aliens and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, you know what's the best thing about Donkey Kong? Other than he eats the shit out of bananas.
Bananas.
And that he's the first member of the DK crew. Of course, I opened the box on the wrong side. Is that the game is yellow?
Yellow.
Yellow! Like
It's a
bananas.
banana.
They're gonna eat it! Ah! The manual fell.
So you're gonna
Dang it.
download it and play it?
You can't download a 64 banana, Sean.
The one on the Nintendo store or whatever.
I still can't believe I got this in a box with a plastic case over the box for super cheap on eBay. That guy was an idiot.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Anything else before we move on? All right.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Ba-doo.
Resident Evil Code Veronica has finally been revealed. The amount of leaks and rumors swirling around the Resident Evil community nowadays is frankly exhausting at this point. So it's nice to not only get some official news, but a full reveal trailer as well. Capcom's next remake in the franchise is going to be an interesting one. The trailer sets a darker tone than the original, similar to Resident Evil 4 Remake. Environments are heavily redesigned and narrative elements may be changed as well. For instance, Hunk looks to be involved in Claire's kidnapping, which could have huge ramifications. Not only did Hunk not make a physical appearance in the original game, but this would likely radically change the intro as well. Speaking of changing the intro to the game, the trailer puts an emphasis on Claire looking for her brother Chris in Paris over the high-octane action of the original. You see Chris's apartment subtly adding to Chris's character through comments made by the landlord and personal items strewn about his apartment. This also implies a deeper exploration of Chris and Claire's relationship, something we've never really got to see in any meaningful way. Claire has also seen a striking redesign that merges the original and remake versions to great effect. There is a lot to be excited for here, but to be fair, Capcom didn't really show much, and a lot of this is extrapolated from brief moments and implied intentions of the trailer. Additionally, the original Code Veronica was made in a different time where creative freedom allowed for more spicy writing and design. It's almost impossible that some pretty radical changes won't be made to the game. The original had some saucy moments with Steve taking an extended look at Claire's equipment. He also does something the modern audience would scream from the rooftops as SA. And to be fair, it was creepy and weird, but that's just Steve being Steve. He's a dumb little weird guy, what are you gonna do? Alexia's mutated form is essentially a naked woman without the naughty bits detailed. Alfred's confused identity with his twin sister is going to turn some heads, and even more so Claire's thoughts about it.
Alfred! You cross-dressing freak!
There's a lot there. It's going to be interesting to see how Capcom navigates all this, what changes they make, and whether or not they manage to capture the spirit of the original. Will this be an RE1 remake situation or an RE3 remake situation? We'll find out when the game launches in 2027 on PS5, Xbox Series, PC, and Switch 2.
You trying to get Claire cancelled?
I don't have to do that. She's doing it to herself.
I love your picture, Jeff. Todd!
It's so good.
Oh, Todd.
I have a whole bunch ready.
So what did you
I
guys
think
think
it's gonna
of
get the Resident
Oh no, go ahead.
I think it's gonna get the Resident Evil 4 treatment. Like Resident Evil 4 remake where everything's gonna be like just taken more seriously. So I think they'll just kind of like a lot of Leon's one-liners get written out, like the wacky, kind of like how they got rid of they got rid of a lot of the wacky stuff in the 4 remake, so
Yeah, probably. They'll
I think
soften
the
the
remake's
edges.
gonna play it pretty straight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just generally thinking that maybe they might keep some of the more edgier bits into it because, like, society is actually been like, okay, we've seen this kind of woke moment bit, and some people are like, you know what, it's not for me, carry on. And, some people might carry on. So it might bring it back. It might have some edgy bits to it. It might have some bits removed from it, which, yeah, but I think the field of environment is more there than it was, like, let's say with 4 remakes. So
Yeah, like I could see them easily fixing Steve, because I'm willing to bet they're going to try to redeem him in the eyes of the audience, where he's probably going to be kind of like Luis, where he's like kind of the same, but he's really a different character at the end of the day. And, they're going to, make him more serious and heroic, and they're going to kind of lean on that, and they're going to get rid of the weird awkwardness, and he's going to have a, either a cool or like a normal tone voice. They're really going to try to round him out as a character so that all of that just kind of goes away in one fell swoop.
Other than the
No, go ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, other than the creepiness, I kind of wish they'd keep him like I don't know. Steve.
Steve. I'm kind of torn because like I kind of like him being kind of silly and derpy because it gives him an identity that is unique, where if they do what I think that they're going to do, he's going to feel way more generic. And it just, you might as well just write him out of the fucking story at that point. So I could see that, but I feel like just with over all the years, the conversation around Steve, I feel like they're going to Steam. I feel like they're going to try and get a redemption out of that, and it's not even going to be very difficult to do it. So I feel like that's just an easy win for them. The bigger thing, though, I'm just curious how they handle the other stuff, because they would have to completely redesign Alexia's mutated form for them to solve that problem, and if they do that,
she won't be a giant penis no more.
It's just gonna be really irritating because she's not gonna be the same. Even if they make her look cool or whatever, they would have to completely redesign the way that she looks for them to solve that problem if they see it as a problem. And with the Alfred thing, that's a core element of the story. Like, how are they going to change, or how are they going to address that without completely retooling the story? And if they do that, no, I'm out.
Maybe Alexia's going to be the cross-dresser this time.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how they go about this.
I mean, this could be like a testing for monsters, like see how they do with this one. and then maybe they can think about more on remaking 5, because it depends on the backlash from the people that are terribly upset by being breathed into them.
Yeah. I think that this is 100% going to make or break Five's remake, because it, depending on the reception of this, like you said out, like if this game gets fucking blown up for those reasons, they're not gonna fucking touch 5. On the other hand, though, if it does really well, and or nobody really, if they don't make all these modifications to it and people are quiet about it or supportive of it, and it sells really well, I feel like that's going to be a green light to give them the confidence to attempt to do that. So that'll be interesting.
I hope they have a mechanic where you can save the game just before that fucking thing where they
The crushing thing, god damn it. Well, they're gonna have an auto save on, at least on
true.
like normal. So
God damn it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, but I was a little bit torn when I saw the whole French thing. I mean, yeah, I'm interested in the dynamic of Claire looking more into looking for Chris a bit more. But when I was thinking of that, I'm like, how often are we going to be in France for that scene?
yeah, see, this is what kind of bothers me about the whole situation, is because like they set these expectations for fans to theorize and kind of run away with and get carried away with, and it's like, I'm pretty sure you saw what it is. Claire's gonna go there, she's gonna get kidnapped, and that's the scene, and then we're gonna go right into Code Veronica. I don't think we're gonna get anything additional beyond that, but that, like, they should lean into that. Like there should be like a whole like prologue where like you're playing as Claire and you're going through Paris and you control her for a little bit and you're investigating and stuff like that. You're building on the relationship a little bit and kind of going into their history, because like I said in the video, that's something that Capcom's never really got into. Like you don't even really know what the relationship is like. You see them in a handful of cutscenes and you can tell that they seem close and they have a solid relationship, but beyond that, like, you don't know how they really interact with each other or how close they are, or fuck, who knows, maybe they hate each other. But like it'd be cool to actually have like an official like prologue story that tells us, like, that gives us an idea, like a broader idea of like what these two are like together, and like, kind of show us that bond that they have, but before shit hits the fan and they reunite in the main story. It'd be cool to kind of build off of that and add new content. Like they could, if they do something like that, they can add a good amount of story stuff, without interfering with what's already there. Because like the more you try to inject into the core story, the more dangerous it gets about like changing things and overwriting things and inconsistencies and things like that. But if you're talking about like, hey, this is like before what happened in the original game, to add more depth to the characters, like that could work without much worry about fucking things up, unless they do something dumb with the characters. But you're not interfering with existing elements and story beats when you do something like that.
So I just thought of something a little bit funny. So when Chris finally gets the word that Claire's been kidnapped or whatever, it's like he goes under the bed and it's like he finds the phone. It's like, I have a set of skills.
But I just don't feel like it.
Good luck.
Shayla,
Yes.
I would prefer snacks.
I would prefer chips. I would prefer chips.
Please send help or chips. I would prefer chips.
Speaking about Chris, do you reckon he's going to be voiced by the same one who did Chris in the most recent game? Is he
He's
going to
be voiced
sound
by
like...
Whoopi Cushion, because he's a
Is he
big
good?
ass.
Is he going to sound like Carlos?
Chaz Cold Booty.
I think they're probably going to recast him, because like they're going to need a mainstay for Chris's voice actor going forward, because if things go really well, they might be looking at a
5.
Resident Evil 1 remake, they might be looking at
Patrick
5.
Warburton.
So they're going to need like a unique Chris that's not just like a secondary, like Carlos is just going to voice the Chris lines because there's not that much. You know, I feel like that was kind of where they were coming from, but now they're going to need a Chris voice actor because there's going to be a lot of Chris potentially. So I think they're going to recast him, and they fucking
Freaking
better. And but it's weird. I don't understand why they're doing things the way that they're doing. It's so fucking backwards. Like why would you do Code Veronica when no
okay.
one really knows Chris? You know, you don't have you haven't set the you haven't built that rivalry between Chris and
Yeah.
Wesker. So like this is the like the I mean I guess 5 is kind of like the peak of that arc, but before that peak was Code Veronica. You know, it's like that's the clash happened in Code Veronica, and then they elevated that in 5. But you know, it just without that build up, like how do you make the Chris Wesker dynamic even mean anything? You know, like I mean, you like people know who Wesker is because he was in 4. You know, so there's a little bit of that there, and you know, there's remnants of it in Requiem, I guess, kind of, sort of. So like people kind of get him, you know, his presence on a very surface level, but it just they're completely going backwards on it, and it's not gonna. There's no way to have that impact when you're starting from the opposite end and working your way back. Like it just doesn't. I don't see how it's going to work.
We just have to
let's
find
just
out, eh?
let's just hope it doesn't get the free make treatment. So
Mm-hmm.
let's hope. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we will see. Okay, anything else on Code Veronica before we move
I'm
on?
excited.
Be nice if they remake the music and have the original swap, and I think that's become a bit of the staple of the remakes nowadays. But it'd be good to have the original and like a remixed or remade version of this Code Veronica soundtrack.
Alrighty, you're up, Jazz.
Europe. Hello. I
Hello.
wasn't ready. Okay.
Ooh.
Wow. This is the game that I played and thought that I finished but got trolled. um
It looks
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, this is Fear the Spotlight. So I started doing again that thing where I just randomly browse the PSN store when I get bored. And I came across this thing and I was like, "Hey Sean, have you heard of this?" And if not, guess what? It has a physical on Amazon. I was going to get it oh my god, my words are just like it just came up suddenly and I was like ill prepared, I guess. I was gonna get it digital, but then when I found out that there's a physical, I was like, no, I wouldn't make Sean proud and get the proper way. But I did get the trial, and I played the trial to see if I like. Let's see if I like it first. I played it. Fucking like it's one of those like you have half an hour timed go, and then you can't play it again kind of trial. I played it. Fucking like it started getting crazy, and then the trial ended, and then I was like, Amazon order night like overnight delivery. Let's go, and it showed up at like 4 a.m. And yeah, it's a really cool game. So it's Bloomhouse bleh, Bloomhouse games. Bloomhouse horror. I think the energy has come back. Um, it is a horror game, and it has kind of like I want to say old school style graphics, but at the same time, kind of not. And it like the camera has like a little bit of like a shakiness, but not like in a nauseating way that makes you feel like okay, this is like an old school game, but you can feel that it's not like super blocky and gross. It's called it calls itself or like the developers whatever consider it a creepy love letter to classic 90s teen horror style stories. It's designed for a modern audience. You are a character named Vivian, and your friend Amy sneak into a school after hours. Um, Shenanigans that teenagers do. They want to go take the Ouija board and do creepy seance shit. Of course, everything goes wrong, and you end up losing your friend. Gets like just randomly disappears, and creepy shit happens. Everything starts being weird, and you get pulled back into time, still at the school where something bad happened, and there's like all this weird like supernatural shit going on, kind of. um and you have to kind of figure out what happened, and you have to solve some puzzles, which are actually pretty cool puzzles. Sean was watching me play on stream, and like you got to see the puzzles. They're actually really interesting. They're not all fucking color puzzles for once. Thank you, because all these games keep giving me fucking color puzzles. I get really mad about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an atmospheric third person, so it's not first person. I like that. I thought it was a new game, but it came out in October 2024. Uh, I guess it was just in the folder of horror games, and I had never heard about it. Um, it's like it doesn't. I don't think it has like a soundtrack, but the just like the kind of music, like the score in the background kind of thing, is just really good for the atmosphere. It does really feel like you're in the 90s. Like there's like payphones that you have to use. There's those fucking like the computer lab with
Oh,
the
that's
floppy
awesome.
disks and the printers that are like specific computers designated to the printer, and projectors, and it just like you get nostalgic being in a school with that kind of stuff. You're like, oh my god. And then me and Sean went on like this thing about like fucking USB keys costing more than a fucking trip to Disney World and shit like that. So yeah, it's a really fun game. I don't want to get too much into the story, because discovering like the story and what's going on is pretty much like part of discovering like the game. So yeah, it's the first title by Blumhouse Games, but I'm pretty sure Blumhouse makes movies, because I've seen that
Yeah,
logo before, and like they make pretty good movies. So um yeah, they have like a pretty good they have a pretty good take on horror and creative takes on horror. So yeah, I like that for once it's a game that I've actually tried, played, thought I finished, and the game it was like, you finished chapter 1, and I was like, fuck. So yeah, I have to go back and finish chapter 2 now, which is like, I'm so excited. But as you can see, like there's like this like dude with a lantern on his face. um and yeah, it's pretty fun. The game seems to know where you are, so it follows you. It's not just like a dude walking back and forth kind of thing. It's I don't know. Sean, you saw a little bit. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought
You
it
saw
was really
most of it.
cool, especially like you were talking about with the puzzles. I thought I like the way that they design the puzzles, because like at first glance when you look at it, it looks like it's going to be like really complicated, and then you like started to kind of get into it, and it's like, oh, okay, well, this actually isn't as bad as I thought, but it's still like not a super easy puzzle. So it's like a good
Yeah.
balance. I feel like it kind of gives you all the emotions, like, oh god, this puzzle, but they're manageable and they're not easy. So it's just like kind of gives you everything that you want. And I thought that was really cool. And just the design of them is really interesting. And that's hard to
Yeah.
do with like, there's been so many survival horror games, especially over like the indie space, that it's got to be getting increasingly more difficult to make something new and interesting, and to innovate in terms of puzzles, because it seems like it's all been done before. um,
Yeah.
and yeah, that didn't seem to be the case for them. Like they made some really cool choices there. And I like the pursuer guy that with the spotlight. I thought it kind of
Lantern
reminded me
face.
a little bit of The Evil Within. There's like a whole segment where there's literally that monster. It's just like a woman version. And you're doing the exact same thing. You're like trying to hide, and you're like crouching and kind of like hiding behind desks and things like that, while this spotlight monster is kind of like looking for you. So it reminded me a lot of that in a good way. Um, but yeah, and there's just a lot of really cool, creepy, miscellaneous shit that was happening throughout the whole playthrough. I thought it was really good. It looks like an interesting game. I'd like to get it for myself.
Yeah, and I think in the States it's only like maybe $30. I paid 40. I think 40. For the physical. It's got a pretty cool cover. Inside, like you have the two like shielding from the light, and the characters look kind of cool too. But in the game, like you can see she just has her glasses reflecting, so it's kind of like got like a sort of anime style look, but not because of the graphics. There's a poster that came in it, like it's just about like this big, like it's not huge, and it's kind of like well, it. I don't have the image on here. I don't remember where I put it because I didn't have the thumbtacks to put it up, so it's somewhere. I was gonna show it, but that's what I wanted to show, and then I have no idea where I put it. So TBD. Um, yeah. So there's something else I was gonna include in there, but it was about the puzzles. Oh, right. In the mechanics. So like you have your cursor, or like if you play, because it's for Steam, Xbox, it's on Switch, and it's on PlayStation, PS4, and PS5. But like, so when your little like cursor thing goes, like for example, when you guys are on the Ouija board at the start, so like if you're I'm like using all my air in like one sentence. So like if you're opening like a cupboard door like that slides or something, like you have to like click it and then physically like move your thumbstick to like swing it across. When you're playing the Ouija board and you put your like thing on the planchette, like you're technically both touching the planchette. If you like move it around, she's like, "Oh my god!" And she's like, "Wait, is that you?" Like, it's like she knows or something. So you have to like physically like move things. You have to like use the tools, and you have to like go over and like move it. So it's more not immersive, but it's really just, I don't know. It felt like a different kind of game. Like Sean said, it's hard to do nowadays, and yeah. And I do have the trailer. It's not a long trailer because I went with the reveal trailer. I got it off the so I guess it's kind of sourced from PlayStation's channel directly, because it's the only place I could find it. But it's pretty quick because I didn't want to give away too much with the other one. So yeah. Sorry, I talked a lot.
Are you ready?
I think so. Just nothing too creepy, okay?
Spirit, are you here with us?
Amy, where did you go?
I'm happy here. So happy.
Are you okay in there?
I know you're in here.
Amy?
Doesn't give too much away, but
Yeah.
that's all I needed to get the trial. There's like these little monkey boys,
Monkey boys.
I want to try it.
and the fact that I thought it was short when I thought I was done, and then there's a whole other chapter after that. I'm like, okay, so it's got a pretty good yeah, that was an inhaler. Go ahead, Alex. Sorry. I'll shut up.
I was about to say, when I saw the little clip of her in this kind of like smoke-filled thing, I was like, Jodie goes to school too?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very much. I think Sean also made that joke when we were streaming. I was like, Jodie? Is Jodie here?
Jodie?
That's also part of the mechanic, Kitten. It's instead of like health, because the kid has asthma. So you find inhalers, and so when you like open your like pause menu, which is also where your inventory is, it shows you your lungs, and your lungs get more like red the more like if you run and your like stamina almost runs out. And she's like breathing heavily, which I think affects where the guy like hears you or something, but I haven't been completely sure on that. So you have to like use the inhaler, which like brings your health back to like better, and you can tell by like the lungs in your pause menu. So it's a cool little like different style. And the saving, you find like tape, and no, never mind. That's that's Tormented Souls. I was playing the two at the same time, and I kept fucking doing that in the stream too. I was like, no, that was in this game. Never mind. The saving is like automatic checkpoint saves. Yep. So if you're interested, it is cheaper on Steam for people who don't necessarily care or are interested for like specific physical things or consoles, I just looked today and it's still on sale on Steam. But yeah, Fear the Spotlight, it's a fun little find, and for once I've actually played a lot of it, and I can attest to the fact, and Sean can attest to the fact that it's actually fun. And if you want to see more before just like watch a play of it, the video is up on my Twitch, Tipping Canoes.
Nice.
It's basically just a storage bin of videos that make no sense. The Titanic one is also up
The
there.
best kind.
Off carpet. That is all.
The end.
The end.
You may leave now.
Yeah.
All right, Machinima Showcase time.
Oh yeah.
Machinima.
All right, so I had quite a bit this week, but we're already approaching an hour and a half, so I'm probably going to maybe just do the first one. One of them was Code Veronica themed, so I thought that would be good. Alex shared that with me before the podcast, and I wanted to include it, but we're probably gonna have to wait for that one until next week. So what?
Is it Paunchy?
Yeah. How'd you
Just
know?
trying to guess. Because that's like one of the best ones.
Okay. Yeah, this week's showcase is from Pokajaba. He has a brand new Metal Gear Solid show in the works called Metal Rear Silly, which Westward Shadow will be in, and I will be making a brief appearance in as well. We're going to watch the trailer for it.
Awesome.
I'm the only one on camera.
I'll be back on camera in a second. Wow.
Always serious, Steve.
I wonder what this button does. Oh shit, I just flooded E-Deck. Oh well.
The terrorists are operating out of a nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shiver Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago. Don't ask me what the hell an archipelago is, but it sounds pretty cool.
It's another term for a group of islands, idiot.
In any case, it was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces being led by members of Docs Found. They're demanding that the government deliver the remains of Big Daddy, and they say that if their demands are not met within 1 week, not including federal holidays, they'll launch a nuclear dox, targeting everything and everyone. You have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the LARPA chief, who goes by the online username HugeDong39, as well as the president of Arby's, Kenny B. Both are being held against their will. I can't imagine a world without LARPing or Arby's for that matter, so it's imperative that you get them both out unscathed. Your second objective is to find out if the terrorists have the ability to dox the entire world, and put a stop to it if they do.
I'm bored. Can we just get into the mission already?
Fine. Approach the disposal facility in your teeny tiny submarine. Contact me if you need to.
It's called an SDV, Colonel. How are you not aware of this?
I prefer my description. One other thing, Snake. There was an oversight at HQ, and one of the personnel there may have forgotten to refuel your teeny tiny sub.
Meaning?
It'll run empty about halfway there, and you'll have to swim the rest of the way.
Wonderful.
Warning, you are out of fuel. Please exit the SDV, loser.
What did that computer bitch just call me? I'll fucking stab you.
Yeah, it looks really good. He's doing a good job from what I can tell. Yeah.
I really like the fucking. What does this button do?
But yeah, I believe he's getting pretty close to wrapping up episode 1, so you should be seeing that pop up here soon. If you like what you saw, head over to his channel Pokejaba at YouTube and give him a sub. He's working on some good
A
shit.
teeny tiny sub.
He's yeah, exactly. He's doing multiple kinds of videos over there too. He's doing the Machinima thing, and he's also got some like pretty interesting topical videos that talk about things like Metal Gear and stuff like that. So yeah, head over there and check him out. I don't know how long that the other not Machinima, the animation is. The Puanchi one, do you know how long it is?
I don't remember.
See if I can find it. Maybe we have time for it. 15 minutes. God damn.
Jeez.
Well, what do you think? We could watch some of it, or we could save it for another day.
Up to you.
I think it's just you and me here.
Shayla's here.
Shayla, are you here?
She was here.
Well, since it's almost game time, we probably kind of need them, so maybe we'll watch a little bit of it.
We'll watch it until more people show up.
Jesus Christ. Oh boy.
Otherwise, you're gonna win all the games.
Yeah. No, I'll still lose. If I can.
Oh, hey, look.
Watch your productions.
And I don't have an intro for this one or anything because I don't really know. I think you know more about Puanchi than me, because I might have seen this, but outside of that, like I don't know the creator or anything like that, so it's all new to me. Alec kind of linked me this last minute.
Yeah, it's a good it's a good series. I think he's still going because it really I think it started with a bunch of voice actors just doing animation in a sandwich bar restaurant like McDonald's or something.
Punchy Burger.
Yeah, Punchy Burger, and so it's quite because I think they did Resident Evil 1 and they've done Code of Veronica. So if you guys want to check it out, it's a good laugh.
All right.
Remember what happens to Rebecca?
The American Midwestern town of Raccoon City has been totally decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was instigated by the International Pharmaceutical Corporation.
No, I wasn't a second ago.
Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City in search of her lost brother Chris, and rookie cop Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city. But this ordeal was only a prelude of things to come. Three months later.
Your identification number is 1234 567 8910. Welcome to your new home.
Her name is Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing on our Paris lab facility like a little bitch 10 days ago. She apparently was infiltrating the complex in search of her lost brother Chris Redfield, a surviving member of the famous STARS team.
Adobe Flash. Terrible people can't hit a single shot.
Dude, she's sexy, man. You can ask her out. Now I'm too embarrassed. Now come on, man. This might be my chance. Go for it, man.
Go for it, man.
Is that no?
Don't move.
Eye zoom.
I think this year may be special, don't you, Alexia?
Absolutely, brother. I'm so very glad to be back with you after all these long years.
Oh yes, me too. Since you've been back, I've been ever so happy. Playing Wii with a partner has never been so swell.
Ha! You always beat me, brother.
Oh, by the way, Alexia, my men captured a girl today. Her name is Claire Redfield. Isn't she pretty, Alexia? Alexia, don't you like her?
I despise her, brother.
Well, if you don't like her, then I don't like her either.
I believe it's time to make some tea. What would you like?
Ooh, mashed potatoes and gravy.
I'll get to it, brother.
Ah! Oh my! Ah!
Don't be a pussy, brother.
I like that everyone who does these things always makes Alfred sound like this.
Go on, get out of here. This place is finished. It might have been a special forces team or some shit. But in any case, this place has been taken over. All the troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
That you're free to leave the complex. But you might as well know that you have absolutely no chance of getting off this rock piece of crap island.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you wanted to stay here and get to know me a little better. Then go.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
I don't know. Nothing. Just sit here and wait to die, I suppose. Maybe play my DS a little.
Ooh, what game?
Kirby. Don't worry about me. Unless, of course, you'd rather stay here and mate.
Ew, no.
Just perfect!
Quanchi brand.
Atta go, Kirby. That's the way you do it. You're the only family that I have.
Give me your brain.
Give me your brain.
Brain.
Get the spotlight.
Who is that up there?
Oh, damn, sorry about that. Wait right there. I'm coming over. Sorry about that little misunderstanding, but I thought you were one of those freaks. Boy, was I wrong.
Shut up.
Relax, babe. I said I was sorry. Isn't that good enough for a hot chick like you?
Sure, whatever. Who are you anyway?
Steve Burnside. I was a prisoner on this rock piece of crap island, back before it didn't get its ass kicked, of course.
Ass kicked?
This place was bombed or something, as if someone invaded it.
Who would want to invade a place like this?
I don't know. Some failure.
Anyway, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire?
Some
Damn,
failure.
that's hot.
Thank you.
You know, I hear there's an airport around here. Once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island.
There's an airport?
True that. Well, I'll see you around, sexy.
True that.
Hey, wait up.
I can't have you following me. You only slow me down.
I'm coming with you.
Hey, look! It's Taylor Lautner!
Oh my god, where?
Rock piece of crap island.
Steve?
Strawberries.
Ooh, These look helpful. I'm getting out of here. Ugh. Ah! Damn it! Screw this. I'll be better off without this stuff.
So don't spray on skin.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box. Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Shut up!
Please deposit.
Alexia! Alexia! You will see what's happening to our island!
Dear Alfred, you must find whoever initiated this attack and make them pay dearly in the name of the Ashford family.
Oh, I think I know who.
Chris Redfield.
Steve, what are you doing here?
Just doing a little research on the name Redfield. Chris Redfield. Is he a relative of yours?
You mean my brother?
Huh, so you're siblings. Well, it seems your brother is under surveillance by Umbrella.
What? What do you mean?
Check it out for yourself, Claire.
Hey, Stars guy! I got a little surprise for you! Stars. Yup!
So dumb.
Eat this, you big turd!
Looks like whoever was on last forgot to sign out.
Sexy Wesky? Wesker.
Who's Wesker? An old boyfriend?
No, just someone my brother told me about. Anyway, I've got to contact Leon and tell him to let my brother know he's being monitored.
Who's Leon? Another boyfriend?
Every guy. A boyfriend?
Sherry, are you okay, sweetie?
I'm scared, Claire. What do I do?
How about for starters, getting your ass up and not being a whiny-ass little bitch?
She is not a bitch. She's just a sweet little girl.
She is a little bitch.
Leon! That's Birkin.
Good. I hope to hell he gets here quick and ends this crap by beating the living shit out of her. That would truly brighten my day right about now. Oh no, it's gonna get me! Oh no, save me! Shut up.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Not real good with children, though, but anyway, let me try and reach him.
It's like his trauma before Ash.
Thanks, I'll do that.
Hey, I was just kidding. There's no way he can get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can, I'm sure of it.
No way. He won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others.
So, Dad, are you ready to go to the big game?
No.
Believe me, I
know.
know.
What was that all about?
Ow!
No, this is not happening. This is not happening.
My hero.
Huh?
Batteries.
Redfield. Is this Chris? Chris Redfield.
That depends on who's asking.
My name's...
Look, if this is Mario's Pizza Kitchen, you shouldn't be leaving toppings out like that in plain sight, and not expect people to sneak a few anchovies.
Hey, listen to me.
Huh?
This is Leon S. Kennedy. I was trying to contact you. I'm from the U.S. government. Is this
Middle
Chris
names.
Redfield?
You bet your ass it is. But listen, about those lost secret FBI files, I didn't steal a thing. I was framed, damn it! I'm not a crook! I mean...
Damn it, Chris, would you just shut up? I'm afraid I have some bad news to report to you.
Damn it! Ponche Burger's taking away the Blongo Burger, aren't they?
No, that's not it. Although it is a damn shame, considering the barbecue sauce and all. But what I really was calling you for was about your sister.
Cher?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Claire.
She's
She's been captured while looking for you on Rock Piece of Crap Island. I'll assume by the awkward silence that you don't know where that is. Anyway, I'll come with you to the island. Claire was like my little sister.
I didn't know you had a sister.
I received an email from her. She claims that Wesker survived the mansion explosion and has been monitoring you for the past few months.
What? Wesker, that bitch! I didn't suspect a thing! Oh!
We'll need more than just us. Do you have anyone in mind?
I know just the person. Oh my god,
What the? Who keeps doing that?
So who was it? Jill?
Oh, Jill? Nah, I couldn't find her anywhere. So I guess it's just us two going solo?
But Chris, solo is just one.
Oh, like the drink, right?
Ugh. Look, pack your things and meet me at the Puanchi Burger today at 1300 hours.
Alrighty then.
Chris, you're the one who foiled Wesker's plot to destroy the STARS team. What evil plot of revenge could he be contemplating right now?
Take no trash.
Kill
business.
Chris.
This power. Time to catch up on today's happenings.
How about an orange, you prick? There!
Oh, Chris. Little fishy, come see my hook.
Happy! You no good lying, pathetic, dickless, weird eyeglasses wearing, backstabbing, sexless, self-wearing, monkey raping, sack of shit! And what's up with all these cameras, man? Are you that much of a sick fuck?
My time is now.
Puanchi.
Puanchi.
That's really funny. I
Time to
feel
go to
like
the
I've
baseball game?
seen
Now.
some of that, but maybe not all of it.
It's all available, so.
How many?
You
How
want
many
stars,
is it?
Chris?
Is it a lot?
Well, they've done the whole thing, so I want to say like about 9-10 episodes, maybe even more, but yeah,
Nice.
yeah, worth a watch.
Cool. Well, thanks for giving me that. It was very fitting. I was trying to find something for Code Veronica, but I was running out of time. The one that I had was for Resident Evil 2, but we'll watch that one next week.
I've got lots of Code Veronica things.
Lots. Yeah, if
You want
wanna,
stars, Chris?
If you want
Give
to
me
share
some
one with me,
stars.
we can watch that next week as well. All right. But yeah, again, head over to, is it just Puanchi? Is that their channel? Probably.
Puanchi Productions.
Yeah, head over
Puanchi
to Puanchi
Productions.
Productions and give them a sub. They make good shit over there. All right, Alec, it is game time. You're up.
No, you're up.
Okay,
You're up.
it's game time.
Yeah?
All right, let's do I Spy.
Spy, the game where each tower represents a letter of a video game. Ooh, fun, stop hitting your sister, I know we can't stop it. Chuck E. Cheese.
I forget. Yeah, so it's been a while since we played I Spy. So each of the tiles represent a letter of, so try and think of the video game title that the characters represent.
I don't know who the third, fourth, fifth.
The first one's Steve. I can't. Hang on, I gotta zoom in. I can't see who the second one is.
I think that's from Fable, the first Fable.
It's
I don't know what
Teresa.
her name.
Oh.
Teresa.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got Steve and you got
Stuntman.
Teresa.
Stuntman Ignition.
Wow. There you go. Stuntman
Wow.
Ignition. Like get
Don't
it
even
in
know
like
that.
Damn, that's a good game.
I knew it was
actually.
man.
And they're making a new
but-
one.
All right, let's go through it. So Steve Burnside for 1, number 2, Teresa from Fable, Cliffhanger, U, so Death Stranding. N, Nico from Devil May Cry 5. T, Joseph Torok from Torok. Mega Man. Ailin from Badger's Gateway. And Nathan Drake. Second word, Ifrit from Final Fantasy 7. G, Gustava from Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. N, Nobodies from Kingdom Hearts. I, Ingrid or Iris or Isis from Street Fighter 6. T, Tiger Jackson from Tekken. I is Iggy Super Mario. O is Otis Washington from Dead Rising. And N is Nightwolf from Mortal Kombat. So, yeah.
Nice, nice. Well then.
Yeah. That was simple. Record time. Yeah, okay, guessing game. I know you can't guess Stop Man.
Yeah.
Why not?
I never would have.
Who wants to go first?
Shayla, because she guessed the other one.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Okay. Shoot.
My weak points.
No, I'm just trying to think of a game. Let me just look at my shelf really quick.
Everyone looks at this game.
Oh, I don't think we've done this one. Okay. I don't think we have. I will give it to Sean.
Sean.
How dare you? Oh God. So it takes place. Ooh, my mic arm just squeaked. It takes place in a big castle, and you're running or walking around very slowly, whipping the shit out of skeletons, and collecting jars of hearts. Who do you think you are?
Yeah, you kind of shouldn't have been able to say castle. But it's okay. Should have said a big brick structure.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a different word though. Like Castlevania is like it's a word.
I know. It's fine.
It's a made up word, but
it's fine. All right, your turn.
Fuck.
Are you going to get revenge?
Maybe.
Or are you going to give it to someone else? Revenge.
Ouch.
Oh, okay.
No, don't do that one. It's too obvious.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's on an island.
I try to pick something that like they will know.
And people like to watch home movies on this island.
Oh my
and there's
God.
things that come in twos. Really? Nobody? There's.
I figured we weren't doing that.
Oh, okay. You knew as soon as I said island, didn't you?
I kind of knew as soon as you said no, don't do that.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, give me. Oh, what? Okay. It's a game that I could get a strike in. It's a game that I could break my TV with.
Wii bowling.
Close.
I don't know the actual name of Wii bowling games.
Oh.
Isn't it just Wii Sports?
Yeah.
I guess since I got it.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm like, with the strike, it could be bowling or baseball.
Yeah. But I think there's
Yeah, it could be.
baseball and Wii Sports too. So.
There is, yeah.
That's
Could
why
be
I
either
don't know.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do.
Oh my god! I just realized that the image is like Kingdom Hearts, Sephiroth and Aerith. Is that Kingdom Hearts or is that?
I don't think so.
From that
Probably one of the
Square?
mobile games.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like
So there's people having a disagreement violently outside. It's not the first time. But they're accelerated. There's a lot of different people and they each have a different set of skills.
Street Fighter?
It's not the first time though.
Street Fighter 2?
And they're
Super
accelerated.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo?
Yeah.
There we go.
Champion Edition!
And I have a different set of skills. All right. My turn. I had one and then I forgot what it was. And I didn't look on my shelf.
Well, now you're just showing off.
She has big
Oh,
boobs and
great.
she goes into pools.
If I think it is the game that she mentioned, I think it's underwater or above water, something like that.
Those are two very different things.
Yeah.
It's either above or underwater.
Subnautica.
Okay, think of a water type game. There's a specific mammal.
Echo the Dolphin?
Or was it a different game? I suppose. Okay.
I'm gonna give you a different one because it's the same title but not the same game. So I feel like that's kind of unfair because you're thinking of a different game.
Yeah.
What was it?
Echo.
Oh, that's what I said.
Not the dolphin.
Oh.
I wrote
should-
Echo a different spelling.
Oh.
That should be.
It has nothing to do with water.
Echo, not the dolphin.
Oh,
As soon as he said it's
I would
think
buy
of
that
think
game.
of water, and I went like this, like
no.
And he's like some
Play as
kind of
like a
mammal. I'm
turtle
just
or
like
something.
No.
it has absolutely nothing to do with water or mammal except for a
No.
person.
I've never played Echo, so I don't know.
I know.
That's what makes
you
it fun.
should.
To try
But
to
you
do the
should
guessing
have.
game.
Well, now I have to look at my shelf because my other one was Subnautica. And
Oh, and I guessed that.
Fuck. Fuck it.
Okay. So
Make them work for it.
Oh boy.
There's usually a bunch of people in a building of some kind. One person is dead, and they have to try and suss out who is the
Among Us.
who is the naughty person.
Naughty Bear?
It is a person with
The Thing?
no. You have to think about what item was used on
Clue?
the
Doe?
Cluedo.
Clue or Cluedo?
Doe!
Yay,
All
good
right,
job,
well
everybody.
done. Yeah, Jazz, did you had a game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I shrunk it down from 4 to 3 instead. So it's gonna be shorter. Also,
Blend that
I didn't have a good one for number 4. Blend that shit.
One description, 2 games,
All right.
1 title.
I don't know if you guys remember this. Obviously, based off of like the movie game. So there's one description. I'm gonna give you one description. In the description, there are 2 video games being described, and you have to give me one title. The title is formed of both of the video games. So the end of the first video game starts the beginning of the second video game. For example, you have Master Chief and the guy from Lords of the Fallen. So Hey Lords of the Fallen. Hey Lords of the Fallen.
Okay.
So it blends that shit.
Okay.
And Jill is showing you that shit is being blended.
Alright.
Everybody understand?
Yeah.
Don't know why it was so complicated last time. Again, it was probably somebody that was on that just didn't understand. All right.
Okay.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Get ready for this shit.
Okay.
What should have been a learning opportunity on a solo trip to Europe goes completely wrong, and a war breaks out between prepubescent teenagers shooting guns and bad insults at one another.
I can't even think what those games would be. That's the problem.
What should have been a learning opportunity on its solo trip to Europe goes completely wrong, and a war breaks out between prepubescent teenagers shooting guns and bad insults at one another.
What game do you go on a learning?
Tomb Raider?
I know that's what I was thinking of.
Maybe?
And then the other one's prepubescent war. War.
Grounded?
Kids fighting.
Maybe? I don't know much about that game.
Oh wait, it could be.
A solo trip to Europe goes completely wrong. It should have been a learning opportunity on a solo trip to Europe. Goes completely wrong. And a war breaks out between prepubescent teenagers that start shooting guns and bad insults at one another.
What the fuck is that?
Right?
Sometimes you just think of a game where there are prepubescent teenagers shooting guns and bad insults at each other.
Fortnite?
And there's a war breaking out.
Call of Duty?
Call of Night? Fort Duty? I don't know.
Call of Night Fort Duty?
I don't know.
If that game ever comes out, I'm leaving this planet.
I'm sure it's in the making.
Sean's got one of them.
Oh, he does? What, Call of Duty?
I think Call of Duty, yeah.
Okay.
So that's the second one. So what's the first
So then,
one?
What should have been a learning opportunity on a solo trip to Europe goes completely wrong.
Oh, Solo. I was going to say Magic School Bus, but Solo doesn't work for that.
What?
Is there a video game for Magic School Bus?
I don't know.
Magic School Bus Call of
But
Duty.
there's kids and learning, and it turns into Call of Duty, so it's like Ms. Frizz takes everyone on a fucking history adventure to Call of Duty. Okay.
I could give a hint.
Yes.
It's gonna give it away pretty quickly.
Resident Evil 4, maybe? A solo...
Just also remember that the title has to link to the second game.
I know.
Right.
So a What should have been a learning opportunity can mean many things. On a solo trip to Europe goes completely wrong. You gotta think about it, chat. You can come in on this too if you understand the game and want to join in.
I get the game. I'm just having trouble figuring
I
out
know.
what the learning
I'm just saying
one
if they
is.
want to. Again, learning opportunity can mean many things. It's not necessarily a magic school bus kind of trip.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is Call of Cthulhu or something. But I played that game and I don't remember them being on a trip to somewhere.
And it's a solo trip to Europe.
Yeah.
A solo trip to Europe goes completely wrong. Solo to Europe goes completely wrong.
Ever since Brexit, I can't think of fucking Europe anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that would be. I'm sorry.
I can't.
What's
think
in
of
Europe?
anything.
I've left it. I don't know what's in Europe.
Yeah.
Other than you being there previously, what was in Europe?
Tomb Raider, Laura Croft.
I don't know who Laura Croft is, but that is where Alec lives. So other than where Alec lives, what else was in Europe?
Big Ben.
That's also in England.
Oh.
Other than England.
So there's Germany, there's France.
If you say Top
there's-
Gear, I'm leaving. Solo trip.
Well,
Learning opportunity. To learn things. To get information.
Mario's missing. Call of Mario.
Right?
Mario of Duty.
Chat, please. Can we get a help on the game?
Solo trip. What is in Europe?
Big
A
Ben.
lot of things. Yeah, there's a lot of things.
What's in Europe?
A lot.
The EU? I don't know.
That's Europe.
I'm about to.
EU is Europe, Alan.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said
Yeah,
EU. What's
but
in
Europe's
EU?
It's
Other
a
than
whole ass.
England and Big Ben.
It's a
and
whole ass
Brexit
continent.
was in
You're asking
Europe
us to narrow
at the
it down
time
a
that-
lot.
No, just just name a famous country that was in Europe at the time when England. Okay.
Okay.
Who took a solo trip to France?
I don't know.
What's
Jesus? Is it Jesus?
Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Of Duty?
Of Duty.
Okay, now I hate this game.
We're trying.
They got there.
Big Ben of Duty.
What other than Alex's country was in Europe? Big Ben.
Well, I said France, but I still don't know what
You
game
said
we
France
go to.
now. Okay, who went to France on a solo trip? Oh. What have we been talking about for 2 hours? Big Ben. Alright, let's go to number 2. It is Code Veronica Call of Duty. Good job. All of you.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Except Shayla.
What? I said France.
Shayla got France.
I was at least
And then-
trying.
Alright, let's see if number 2... I have no hope for number 2.
Yeah, we're
Because we haven't
fucked.
been talking about this one for 2 hours. A woodland... there was no K in that word. A woodland resident unloads its lust for violence and mayhem in the city, while on the flip side, city residents must survive a night of violence and mayhem from woodland mysteries. The word is woodland. I'm having a hard time saying woodland. Woodland. A
Does one
woodland
of them conquer?
a woodland resident unloads its lust for violence and mayhem in the city.
Oh, squirrel
While
with a
on the
gun.
while on the flip side,
That's what I
residents
was
must
thinking.
survive a night of violence and mayhem from woodland mysteries. It's a fucking tongue twister.
Woodland Mysteries?
Violence and mayhem must survive a night of violence and mayhem from woodland mysteries.
Are you sure it's not 5 nights we need to survive?
I am sure it's not 5 nights.
What
And
are
it's
you
not Big
sure?
Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Is it France? I didn't even know.
No, we need to.
In all of the answers that have been said so far, I heard one that was correct for one of the games.
Squirrel with a gun. I think it's squirrel with a gun, and then maybe oh deer? No. Woodland. Slenderman?
Squirrel with a gun control problem.
Squirrel. Slenderman with a gun?
Jesus.
Squirrel
Shayla
with
would
a
never sleep again.
squirrel with a gun control.
Oh! That would have been good, though.
50%.
Damn it.
Squirrel with a nut allergy, gun control.
Okay, no, we have to think of. There's a. What's a surviving.
City residents must survive a night of violence and mayhem from woodland mysteries. A couple of context clues in there. Well, actually, yeah. That's the whole point. Alec is either dying or farting.
Both.
It could be both.
Squirrel
Two
with a
things can
gun
be-
survivor.
There you go.
No.
Oh.
That would have been pretty good though. But I would have made it sound worse. No, this is a good game.
I'm trying to think of like city games that has violence and shit in it. So I'm like,
Resident Squirrel?
state of emergency. How's that go? Squirrel.
Well, you
with
got
a-
the first game. A woodland resident unloads its lust for violence and mayhem in the city. A squirrel with a gun.
Squirrel with gun. So then it needs to tie into.
While on the flip side, city residents must survive a night of violence and mayhem from woodland mysteries. Survive a night.
So what's.
It's
game
the
that you
Woodland Mysteries that gets me. Like, what the
Mysteries in the woodland. I don't know. They're mysteries. They don't know. We don't know.
Is it gonna do something with Resident Evil because they start in a forest kind of thing?
It could be something that's going on in the forest. It's a mystery. We don't know. But it starts with the end of Squirrel with a Gun. That's a hint. And also part of the answer. Think about it. You know this. You know all this. They must survive a night of violence and mayhem from mysteries. I should say mysteries in the woodland, but I just said woodland mysteries because grammar. Big Ben.
In France.
Big Ben in France. In EU. In Europe. Big Ben's getting so much hate this episode.
Can we get
Big is
another
Ben.
hint about the second game?
Okay. So the city residents are trying to survive a night of violence and mayhem from woodland mysteries. But maybe they don't know if the violence is coming from the woodland mysteries or from themselves.
In SimCity, I don't know.
But all I know is they have to survive the night of violence and mayhem.
Squirrel within.
It's a real title of a game.
Well, I was thinking Evil Within.
I know Sean's played this.
Cold Fear.
I know I've played this.
Is it a newer
I know I've
game or an
finished
older
this.
game?
Yes.
What?
It's not old.
Okay.
But it's gotten, as like a lot of games, has been remastered also. It's obviously a horror game. Because you have to survive a night of violence and mayhem. Survive a whole night of violence and mayhem. And it goes at the end of Squirrel with a Gun.
Squirrel with a thing?
And the title of Squirrel with a Gun does not change.
Oh, Squirrel with a Gunning. What? What did I do wrong?
Squirrel with a Gunning.
What?
What game is called unning?
No thing. If you lied.
But you don't have the word thing in there.
Oh, it has to have the whole word. Okay.
That's how it blends.
Oh, okay.
Squirrel with a Gundam.
But you're blending.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I fucking blended.
Gotta survive a whole night of violence and mayhem. Gotta make it through the whole night.
If it's been remastered, maybe something to do with fucking
The whole night.
What?
They gotta survive the whole night.
The whole night.
And they gotta work together to make sure that they all survive.
I feel like this should be really obvious, but I just can't place it.
If one of the city folks, is that what I called them? City residents, kicks a rock, the rock could hit one of the other city residents.
What?
That made more sense in my head.
What the fuck?
I am so lost.
If one of the city residents digs a hole, one of the other residents might fall in it later.
What?
The whole night, Sean, the whole night. All day.
All day.
Do you know what it is, Sean?
I'm thinking like Minecraft, but that doesn't make sense. That's the only thing I can think of where you survive the whole night. You could dig a hole and your friends can fall in it.
There's something about a hole.
No, there's nothing about a hole. I'm just giving you an example.
Oh.
If you dig a hole, your friend might fall in it. If you kick a rock, your friend might get hit by it. But you gotta try to work together to survive the whole night.
I don't fucking know. Like fucking
Till
Squirrel
the
with a
end
Gun.
of the night. Till the
Squirrel
end
with-
of the night.
I don't even know if it's something I've played.
Something you've seen at least.
You don't know.
Squirrel with a Gun Till Dawn.
The whole night. Okay, I'm hoping the third one will be more fun because I had fun writing it and I tried to make it a little bit more obvious. And if it's just as upsetting as the other two, I will never play this game again. I'll be
What
nice
was the
to you guys.
first one?
Okay. Squirrel with a Gun.
No. The first blend that shit. What was that first one?
Resident Evil Code Veronica. All
Oh,
of
okay.
Duty. Yeah, okay. Get ready for this one because I'm hoping it should be easy because it's stupid. Okay. Gathered allies must clear a path through a reanimated war movement in order for a gifted carpenter to fix the broken system in which humans are now living with and save the world and its people.
That's 2 games?
Yep. I blend them into one description.
Alright, you gotta read it again then.
Gathered allies must clear a path through a reanimated war movement in order for a gifted carpenter to fix the broken system in which humans are now living with and save the world and its people.
My brain is broken.
Gathered allies must clear a path through a reanimated war movement in order for a gifted carpenter to fix a broken system in which humans are now living with and save the world and its people.
So, reanimated war. So, I'm just thinking Nazi zombies, somewhere along the line.
I'm thinking Jesus Christ Simulator for the second one. Or I Am Jesus. I can't remember what it's called.
Can you blend titles together?
No, I'm not.
Proper titles. You guys are on the right paths. Just find me 2 titles and blend them together.
So is it Call of Duty Zombies or something?
What?
Is it
not
Call
Call of Duty Zombies?
No.
Okay. Fuck. I don't know.
If you find the 2 titles, you will be able to work them together. That, like, when I got the 2 in my head, I was like, yes.
Can I borrow your brain for a minute?
Yeah, I know.
You can, but you're not gonna like it.
I'm a little frizzled, so I'm having trouble guessing the games, either game.
Because Alec immediately got the idea for the first part, and Sean immediately jumped on the second one. You just gotta put them together.
What did you say?
I said something about Nazi zombies. Or...
And Sean said...
What did you say, Sean?
Jesus Christ Simulator or I Am Jesus? I don't remember which one. I think that's 2 different games.
It is, yeah.
There's actually a Jesus Simulator?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I bought it. It was horrible.
Oh, no.
So, okay, if it's not Call of Duty Zombies, maybe Zombie Army.
Zombie I Am Jesus? Wait. Yeah, because AM...
Alex
right?
cooking.
Oh.
AM.
It's fucking cereal if I'm cooking anything.
Cook cereal.
Exactly.
You started, Alec.
Zombie Army Trilogy. Jesus Christ Superstar Simulator. I don't fucking know.
Take off the superstar and you got it.
Zombie Army Trilogy Jesus Christ Simulator.
Yep.
Okay.
Zombie Army Trilogy Jesus Christ Simulator.
I would have never gotten that.
Okay.
Yep. You guys got it. You just, it's because Nazi Zombies has like 2 games basically. Well, Zombie Army Trilogy is like to follow up on Call of Duty Zombies. And then Jesus Christ Simulator. I forgot that there was also I Am Jesus. But like you each formed one. You just have to put them together.
Teamwork.
No, I was proud of that because that the description for the Jesus thing is actually the description of the game.
Oh wow.
Your father asks you to fix the broken system in which humans are now living with and save the world and its people. I'm like, get fucked.
Father.
No.
And that's blend that shit. We might never play it again.
I think we're just terrible.
I think I might just do one next time. I thought the first one was going to be easy, especially after I saw that we were talking about Code Veronica. I was like, oh, well, this is going to be perfectly on topic. Had not planned that. It was just the first game that came to mind.
For some reason, I think you have to blend both video game titles together. So I was like, how does Resident Evil Code Veronica blend with
No,
whatever
just have
else
to
it
blend
was?
the end of the first one with the beginning of the second one. So like Code Veronica Call of Duty. Call.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I get it. It just
I think
wasn't
it was
helping me.
Alec that was the one last time who was like, I don't get it. And I was like, Veronica Call of Duty.
Caw.
Yeah, we won't play this game again.
We just need to start with one and work our way up from there.
Bring back Who's That Motherfucker?
No, I'm running out of characters.
All right.
Oh, it's been a while. Okay,
we're at
quickly do
almost
this.
2.5 hours, so we can hold off on this till next time if you guys want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just do it next week.
That's fine.
Oh. Ow.
That's fine. That's fine.
Next week.
Alrighty.
Code Veronica, yay!
Yay, maybe not yay. We'll see. This has been episode 327. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you enjoy the podcast or any of the content at The Ward, please consider helping us grow by sharing our content, liking the video, and subscribing. You can support us through patreon.com/thewardproductions for access to exclusive content, or you can support us right here on YouTube with super chats or memberships. Have a great week. We'll see you next time.
Next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.